Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well. And welcome back to another thrifty video. I just made it to a Goodwill that I like to frequent, so I'm gonna go see if they have anything good out today. I was here not too long ago, but I was with my family, and sometimes they don't like to stay as long as I do at some places, so we're seeing if there's anything new. I'll definitely be checking out the new racks. But yeah, today I'm just feeling a little like down, a lot more down than normal, and so I'm trying to get out of the house, do something that I know I enjoy, kind of pull myself out of a little rut, you know? We're gonna head in. I'm gonna see what I can find. I'm gonna take you guys with me as always. So let's head into the Goodwill together and see what we can find. Okay guys, as I mentioned, I really started off by going to the new rack, and this first thing that I grab here, it's a new with tags Zadig and Voltaire little pink t-shirt, which is super cute. So that's a win already. And actually there was like 3 different racks of new items over here, which I was really excited about. The first rack had all new with tags item, and the other 2 were just new clothes that they were putting out for the week. So you saw that black t-shirt, you'll see that in the haul. This is a really cute little white Athleta new with tags sweatshirt, kind of jacket looking thing. I picked that up for myself, so you'll see that later on as well. Last thing on the rack, $7.99. It's awesome. And then on another new rack, here's a pair of Spanx leggings, which of course you'll see in the haul because I love selling Spanx leggings for only $4.99. That's a great price for that. And then obviously I don't know every brand in the world, so sometimes you'll find me just looking them up. I totally agree with this. Dudes over dudes, even though I love Jeremy. My little puppy Otis, he is the best dude in the world. Love that little puppy for sure. And so now that was a red tag, and I saw that the red tags were the new tags of the week. So I'm kind of looking to see if I see any textures of sweatshirts that really speak to me, but also looking for new tags. This sweater is really funny to me. It's a kind of customized little sweatshirt with the names of the dogs and herself on them, which is going to be really hard to not go to the landfill because who else is going to have those same names of those dogs? But then I'm walking over here, and I like to just kind of do a little walk and glance at the shoes around. But as I was doing that, I found a pair of jeans that somebody put back on the end cap, which I'm so excited about. Look at this. They have embroidered puppies on them, and they're white tag Lily Pulitzer, which means it's a vintage Lily Pulitzer piece, $7.99 for these amazing embroidered puppies. Like, can you even believe it? Like, I was shocked. I love dogs, that is no secret, but those were so cute. And then these were 2 Paul James pieces. I looked those up. This, a nice Rourke piece. I was in the men's section. Yes, I go to the men's section as well. Followed by a women's All Saints little top I found in the men's section, but it was $5. So they're both going in the cart for now. I'm going to think about those, but pretty pleased to find All Saints. I don't often find it. So this is a cute saucer on this skirt. This is a little fake roll-on, but it has a bleach stainer right on the front. It's also a size 8. I don't know if it looks like that though. I think I'm gonna pass on both. And then this Ted Baker shirt, oh my gosh, it was a heartbreaker because I wanted to buy it. It was $4.99, but when I went to button it, I saw that it had some stains on it. I always check to make sure it has the buttons, but then I saw these little orange dots, and I was like, you know what? Those do not look like they're gonna come out. Reid, another great men's wear brand. Loved to find this for $4.99. That's a win. This was a rack of shoes they were bringing out to start putting away. And before they made it on the floor, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to look at those. See these little cute Vince shoes. I grabbed those real quick. I also grabbed a pair of On Running shoes off this rack that I didn't even show you because I had to grab them so quickly. These are kind of interesting Allbirds pair of shoes. They're more like a running pair, but Allbirds just hasn't been selling for me lately. So I haven't been picking them up quite as much as I used to, especially when they're marked up. I think those shoes were $15, so I just knew that that was not going to make it. Like, there's no way that would be able to resell for enough for me. So then, obviously, since they're all new, I'm looking at almost every single pair. These are a pair of Echo little, like, suede shoes, but I have never picked up Echo, and I still haven't. I left those behind because I just never see the comps that everybody is talking about. Like, I feel like everybody's obsessed with Echo shoes, and I haven't sold them, but let me know if you guys have any experience with that. That's another pair of Allbirds shoes, and then I don't even know what those ones are, but underneath them, I noticed the Olukai logo, so I grabbed these, but they were marked at $9. And for a slip-on pair of Alukai, I find that they really resell probably closer to $35. These, they look better on camera, but these are Noble slip-ons, slides, which is a great brand. And it was reasonably priced, but they were really dirty, and it was hard to tell there, but they were really dirty. And I left them behind. All Saints, for $5, I decided it wasn't worth it. I left that behind too, unfortunately. And this is my cart. I had a lot, but I'll show you guys every single thing that I picked up when we get home. You can go up there if you want. Lots of choices. Lots of choices today, Oats. Oh yeah, the best spot in the house. There you go, buddy. Okay, everybody, we're back home. I'm sitting in my living room. You know what time it is? It is haul time. This is my receipt. It was a little crazy. And I found, let's see, a total of 40 items. That's one less item than last time I went thrifting. Crazy. I haven't even filmed the video that I shot before this one, where I went to the same store like a couple days ago, and I still was able to find 40 items today, which is absolutely insane. 40 items. Now, what was wonderful about this trip is that at my Goodwill, there's this, I don't even know what it is. They like automatically give people like one discount code a month, and sometimes it's for things that are useful and sometimes it's not. And there's not really a great way to check it, so I just kind of go in blind to the checkout every single time, which I abhor. But what can you do? So this time I checked out. Anytime I spend over $25, I get 10% off. I spent way over that. I think I spent $250 before any discounts. But then I had 30% off of women's clothing today, which was so helpful. So in the end, I spent $161 with tax. I saved $72. We love to see it. We love to hear it. So yeah, that was very, very helpful. So lots and lots of cheap things. That is amazing. So I got a great deal on so many items. So it will be a stunner of a haul. Let's jump into it. I have a lot of amazing things. I don't even know where to start. Okay, when I first walked in, there were, I think, 2 or 3 new racks. While I was there, they wheeled out probably like at least 6 new racks, and I was always like hustling it over there to skip through them real quick to see what I could find. So because of that, again, great tip if you guys are not as crazy into thrifting, have not already discovered this on your own. Usually Goodwills will have a color of the week that they're putting out. So almost all Goodwills I know have colored tags. Same thing with Savers and all of the Value Village, everything like that. They usually have colored tags for what they're putting out that week. And so you can find things that are newer based off of that color. And they usually go through and get rid of the color that's like on the off week. Anyways, they cycle out. The point is, you can figure out what's new, and then those things will be scattered throughout the store. And if you look through that color, there's going to be better things usually. So with all that being said, there was also a rack of all new tags items, which was crazy. So on that rack, I found so many good things. This one is probably what I'm most excited about from that rack. It is a jacket, an amazing jacket. But y'all, this is from the brand Scottevest, which is very exciting. I have only found this brand one single time. I found a vest from Scottevest in the bins, but it had a company's logo embroidered onto it. I still picked it up and I still sold it for like $50 or $60 for a vest with a company logo on it. So to find a jacket from them, new tags at Goodwill, was really exciting. I didn't even look up comps. I knew I was buying it. It was $7.99. $7.99 for this. So since this was a men's jacket, I didn't get 30% off, but I got $7 for that. I mean, if this even sells for $60 like the vest did, then we're looking at a great amount of profit. I'm assuming it's gonna be more like $100. But I'm just making assumptions here, but I was excited about that. Another cute little item here. This is a great style from Anthropologie. So this is an Anthropologie pair of pants. They're in a nice little green color, but they're the Wanderer, and this particular style does really well for me from Anthropologie. They usually have some fun, different like patterns or things to them, and they all have sold for me around 40 to 50 bucks. These are a size 27, and these are no exception. They have some cute eyelet detailing down here on the leg, a really cute color. They're a really nice pair of pants. And I don't know why, but this style just tends to do well. Because these were pants and not jeans, they were $4.99. And since they were women's, I believe these were like $3. So I'm excited about those because those should hopefully sell for around 50 bucks. Next up, this was also from that new with tags rack. So this was originally $98. It is a little t-shirt, but the kicker about this is it's new with tags, but it's from Zadig and Voltaire, which is very exciting because Zadig and Voltaire is more like designer level, really expensive. I have only found this brand a few times, and I think this might be one of the first new tags I've found. This was $7.99. So for $7.99, this was $5.03. Not too shabby for a $100 little t-shirt. It has this fun like silver metallic little detail going around the neckline and the sleeves and the sides. I thought that was really cute. It's really soft, never worn, and I'm assuming I can sell this for hopefully at least 50 bucks. 5 bucks to 50 bucks, not too shabby, and it's 100% modal. So great fabric, and that's why it's so soft. But yeah, absolutely wonderful. Size extra small, that should do well. If it was a larger size, it'd probably be even better, but you can't win them all. So there we go. Okay, so these were from a new rack that was not the new with tags rack, but I still found so many good pieces there. Look how cute this top is. I love the style, the boho, it's really in. It's a really cute little top, and take a guess for yourself what brand this is. I'm pretty sure it's a little obvious if you've been in the reselling game, but it is from Free People, which Free People, for me, some of it has been really sitting and not selling, but this is a size medium. I thought it was a really cute top, and it was $4.99, so I got this for, what do we say, $3.03 or something crazy? $3.14, so I thought that was worth it. I think it'll probably sell for maybe like 25, 35 bucks, but I really liked the style, so I picked it up. And then I think I even might have gotten footage of me finding these, super exciting. Also on a new rack was this pair of liquid kind of faux leather looking leggings, but these are from Spanx, which is very, very good. I love selling Spanx leggings, Spanx jeans. Spanx in general just performs really well, especially for bottoms. And so these, especially because they're the leather look, I think these will sell for somewhere around $50 to $65 is my guess. They're a size medium. I've literally sold this exact same thing before. $4.99, so again, what, $3.14 is what we decided. There was also a new tag Spanx men's shirt there, but it had stains on it, so I left that behind. So the last time I sold that exact same pair of leggings, I sold them for $51. Not too shabby, so that's what I will expect them to sell for around this time as well. So right around 50, that's pretty good. And then I feel like a broken record player, but y'all, I was hunting those new racks. I was hunting everything in the store too. So I have some assorted things that were from other places, but some of these pieces from that new rack were amazing. These are $7.99, so these were a pair of, like, they classified them as jeans, but as you can see, they have an interesting texture. They're kind of like another like kind of faux leather look to them. They're red, but they're from Hudson jeans. And Hudson jeans, they're expensive, but I feel like they're not selling as well as they once used to, which is sad, but sometimes you can still find a good pair. Like these, I think are going to be a good pair. These are the Remy high-rise straight cropped jeans. They're a size 28. I found stock photos of these. I looked up the style. They have some stretch to them too, but they were selling for around 50 to 60 bucks. If you found these in black, I think they would do even better, but these were really cute and in great condition. A really interesting pair of jeans, pants, and so I grabbed those. I think those are really cute. And then we got into some men's pieces. I don't think that these were on a new rack, but they happen to be the new color. As I said, I went scanning for red after I realized red was the color of the day. And these caught my eye because the tag is really nice. I've talked about doing tag videos before, and here's one of the best ways to tell if something is an expensive tag is how it's applied to the fabric. So this brand is from Alpha Studio, but as you can see here, the tag is tacked onto the fabric, like it's sewn on just in the corners, which means that somebody had to do that by hand. That wasn't just a sewing machine that like just kind of crisscrossed at any angle and did whatever. Somebody hand sewed that on, and so more expensive pieces, more expensive brands generally do that. If something is tacked under, that's also harder to do, so it's more expensive, but this is a really nice brand. I didn't see very many things listed from this brand on Poshmark when I was Googling comps. I usually use Poshmark when I'm Googling comps, but the ones I did see, if they were wool, a lot of them were selling or listed for around $100. And they are, so I found this one, it's 100% wool, which is great. It's kind of a, I would say a navy bluish black color. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't have a size on it, but I would guess it's a men's size medium based off of what the sizing looks like to me. It has a really good texture to it. I'm planning on listing that on eBay and Poshmark, and hopefully I'll list somewhere between 65 and 100 and maybe even more. I'll do some more research, but that was $4.99. So that was a men's piece. So I had 10% off though. So I got $4.50 for that piece, and there were 2 of them. So this is the second one. This one is a nice brown color, also from Alpha Studio. So this is not me endorsing this brand. I don't know enough about it, but this is a good time to try it out. I've been really doing my foray into men's clothing. So we're gonna see how it goes. And this is also 100% lamb's wool. So really nice pieces. If nothing else, I'm sure I can at least sell them for 50 bucks. But because of the brand, maybe more. Then we have another pair of jeans from the new rack. But I was pretty happy to find a pair of Good American jeans. Good American tends to sell pretty well for me. These are the Good American Good Legs jeans in a size 6. And these are interesting because on the back pockets, they have the stars and the stripes, which I thought was cute. And then at the bottom of the front of one leg, it has a few more stars. So I just thought that was really cute. I thought that was very Good American of them, you know? So I got these for $5. And I'm sure that these Good American jeans were close to $200 beforehand, so not too shabby. Aren't those fun? I would say I probably could sell those for at least 50 bucks, somewhere around there. Oh, and then this is another good men's piece, and it smells absolutely divine. Like, oh, this man smells like money, you know? But this is a gorgeous gray quarter zip pullover, little sweater, and it is from Ted Baker. Love finding Ted Baker. Ted Baker, especially women's dresses, tend to do really well for me. But Ted Baker for men, great brand to know. It's on my men's brands list, and I have really, since I did all the research for that brands list, I have been scouring those men's racks because I find a lot of nice menswear pieces near me. This isn't a size 4. They have their own sizing. Size 4 is probably like an XL or something similar to that. So this is a mixture of polyester, and there's wool in this as well. So that's great. Actually, the sleeves have more wool. Interesting, because they are a different texture. But yeah, a wool blend Ted Baker piece. We're looking at hopefully at least 50 bucks for that. Another great menswear item. If you guys are trying to learn menswear pieces, this is very helpful for you and for me as well, because repetition is really the key to remembering these brands. This is a really fun, kind of Hawaiian inspired little shirt. I wouldn't say it's very Hawaiian itself. It just has the coloring and kind of the vibe is there. It's got florals on it, but this is from the brand Rourke, which again is on my men's brand list, and so I was excited to find that. It's in a size medium. It's the classic fit, and it was $4.99. So I paid probably what, $4.50 for this. The comps looked pretty good, like somewhere between 35 and 50, hopefully for that. Let's do a little foray into women's pieces, shall we? Because I have more women's than men's, but oh my gosh, I saw these sitting on an end cap, and this is also where I found those 2 Alpha Studio sweaters, I think. But this caught my eye. Aren't these just the cutest jeans? Look at this. The little embroidered dogs all over. They're like a brown chocolate lab. They're amazing. And I was even more surprised when I saw the tag and it said Lily. So these are a pair of vintage Lily Pulitzer jeans with embroidered puppies all over them. Like, could there be anything cuter? If these were my size, I would be all about this. This is one of my favorite finds probably of the year. I think they're so cool. These were $7.99. They were the red tag, but I just found them put back somewhere. Made in Hong Kong, vintage white tag Lily Pulitzer. Nothing wrong with them. In between the thighs looks fine. There's no blood stains. There's nothing on them. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm like speechless. So Lily Pulitzer, size 4. They say a size 4, but they look honestly like they probably ran oversized, which is probably good. And the most amazing embroidered puppy dogs all over. Can you guys believe it? That is the cutest thing I have ever seen. I'm obsessed with that. For vintage white tag Lily Pulitzer, I often sell it for around 50 bucks. Those are so special. I feel like if I put those on Depop, I think they might pop off, quite literally. So we'll see what I do with that, but that's amazing. I am so obsessed. Okay, moving on. This is a pair of Everlane pants, and I love selling Everlane. It has been not moving for as much. I've been trying to stick to more picking up of like jackets and coats, things like that. But to find a pair of pants in great condition, these are also in a size 4 from Everlane. These were only $4.99. So if these were $7.99, I probably wouldn't have got them. I actually did leave behind a gray Everlane shirt that if I would have known I had 30% off, I would have bought. But these were $4.99. So these were what, like $3? So not too shabby at all. And for these, I'm hoping to sell them for around $35-40. I think that's pretty reasonable. Then one of the last pieces I found as we were leaving, as I was leaving, I saw one more new rack pull out, so I had to scour it real quick. I think this is the only thing I picked up from that rack, but this is a really cute sweater, and it has these cute little sleeves with the ruffle at the end. I think those are absolutely adorable. So it looks to be black and white, and then it has the cute little stripes going across, but this is from the brand Rebecca Taylor, which is a good brand. It just depends. Sometimes it sells fast, sometimes it takes forever. I've sold quite a few Rebecca Taylor pieces. It's something that's often sold at like Revolve and Saks Fifth Avenue, things like that. But it's in a size large, and I just thought it was a really pretty sweater. It was also only $4.99, so I paid the $3 and whatever, 14 cents for it. And it's also a blend of merino wool, nylon, and cotton, mostly wool. So that's a really pretty sweater. If I thought I would actually wear it, I would keep it, but I wouldn't because I know what I wear now, so that's nice. This is another men's piece. Great brand. I have sold many items similar to this. Billy Reid, great brand to know, size large, and also I would consider this new without tags. Since it still has this tag all attached, just missing the little paper. That's really nice. $4.99 for this, so $4.50. I looked up and I sold the exact same shirt once before in a different color for $50, so I'm thinking around $50 for that as well. This came out on a new rack. It is a really nice vest, and it's actually a Nike vest. So this is Nike Golf, and it is the Tour Premium fabric in a size medium. And I was shocked because almost always, like even a Nike t-shirt at my Goodwills get marked up to $10. This baby did not get marked up. Maybe they didn't see the Nike swoosh on the tag. It was $3.99. That's a win for me. So I paid $3.60, and that's a win. I don't even know how much I'm gonna sell this for, but my guess is it probably can go close to $50, maybe more. Love that for me. That's amazing. Okay, this one also was on a new rack. No, it wasn't. This one I found in the sweater section, and it's a very interesting looking piece. So underneath, it has like a t-shirt. It's kind of like 2 layers here, where it has this tank top layer and then a sweatshirt layer over top it. Like, it's a little interesting, a little hard to show. It'll look better on a hanger for sure, but that's what it looks like. But this is a good brand and one that I've talked about before, and it's really small, so it's gonna be hard to show you, but it's the brand Monroe. So great brand, great comms, size extra small. And then on the sides here, we kind of have like almost like a little tie-dye moment. It's a sweatshirt, it's cropped, it's really cute, and it was $4.99. So I spent like $3 on this. And Monroe is another one of those brands that's sometimes sold at like places like Revolve, things like that. But this is really soft and it's really nice. It's 100% cotton, and I saw comps for this going for around $50 and up. So of course I had to grab it. Should I show you guys some of the shoes I got? I did get a few pairs of shoes. Shoes did not fall under the 30% off, just the clothing. But I found this cute little pair of slip-on shoes, a little bit of a platform to them. And then they have a tweed kind of fabric on the top here. And these are from the brand of Vince, which I personally love to sell. Some people don't, but I love it. And these were $5.99, which I thought was a great deal for these. A lot of shoes get marked up at my Goodwill and I leave them behind. I had a pair of On Running tennis shoes in my cart, but those were marked at like $20, and so I did not get those. But the Vince little shoes, I think I can sell those for around $50. So $5 into them. Then these were super cute too. Look at this color scheme for this pair of Nike sneakers. Aren't these cute? It says Nike Air on the back, and then the tongue says Nike Air Max. So Nike Air Maxes tend to do pretty well for me. And these look to be in pretty good condition. Granted that they are, who knows how old, but probably not that old. They still have good tread left on the bottom. They're a little dirty, but like, I'm not against a little dirt on my shoes. These are in a size 8.5, so a women's size 8.5, and these were also $5.99. I looked up comps, and people were selling these on Poshmark. They have them listed for like $90 to $100. I've seen some sold for around $50. So again, I think they're adorable. I love the color scheme, and I think they will sell for close to $50, maybe a little bit more. Awesome. Am I keeping you guys entertained enough? Hopefully. Here we go. Next up, I'm kicking myself because I left an Eileen Fisher top just because it wasn't an amazing like fabric material. I usually pick up all Eileen Fisher, but I just have so much Eileen Fisher right now and so much to list. So I left it behind, but I didn't know I had 30% off. I picked up this one. This is a size small little tank top, but from the feel, I knew it felt really nice. It's 100% silk. So 100% silk tank top, that's one of my exceptions to picking up tank tops. $3.99 for this. I got it for $2.50 for 100% silk Eileen Fisher, which this probably originally was hundreds of dollars because Eileen Fisher is crazy expensive. I think for that, hopefully I'll get at least 30 bucks. I think that'd be pretty good. And then another pair of shoes. Tell me these are not the most gorgeous pairs of heels you've ever seen. They are so cute. They have a pointed toe and then a really nice chunky heel. I just think these are really stunning. Also, they're my size, so I might keep them for a little bit, but these are from Stuart Weitzman. I don't know if you can see that, the gold lettering there, and they're really nice. I have sold a pair of Stuart Weitzman booties last month for I think like 70 bucks. I have found that things that are newer, this is definitely a newer style from Stuart Weitzman. I have found the newer pieces sell for better money for sure. These are newer, they look modern, they look adorable, and they're in a size 9.5. So I found these to be a win, and also I can wear them. So I picked them up for $5.99, probably paid closer to $5.40 for those. Awesome piece of clothing, we love that. And then I got this, and I was a little hesitant about the price on this. Decided to go for it anyway, glad I did. This was marked at $9.99, again on a new rack. It is a gorgeous kind of burnt orange, coppered color velvet gown. So it is so long. It's a beautiful piece, and it's plus size, which I love. This is from the brand Revelry, which I looked up. And this exact dress, other people had it listed for $120. There was a lot of sold of other dresses from this brand for around $100. In my experience, formal gowns like this tend to sell for around $100 because they are so expensive brand new. This is more like a $200 dress, but this is also in a size 20. So that's an amazing size. It has a zipper down the back. It's a gorgeous dress, and I think it's in great condition. Like, it looks really nice. Nothing wrong with it. So I'm here for that. It was $10, but I got it for what? I got it for $9 and 30% off of $9. I got this for $6.29. I should have bought more, guys. Love that. That was a great find. Very, very pleased that I trusted myself on that one. And then we have this piece, which is a men's piece. It's a little polo shirt. But guys, it has this very interesting texture. It's a little stretchy. And this is a good brand to know, okay? This is from the brand Tundra Canada, which I have some Canadian friends. Let me know if you guys have heard of this. It's a size extra large. I looked this up, and this was very, very close to like Coogie vibes, where like if you found a piece from this with like a weird like sweater like knit look to it, they were selling for over $100. Like everything from this brand was listed and selling for over $100. This, not the weirdest thing in the world, but it definitely has some character to it. I was like, okay, it's $4.99. I'll pick it up and like give it to me. I will take it, and then hopefully I can sell it. If everything was selling for $100 for like a sweater, for that, hopefully at least $50. Let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Then I grabbed this for Jeremy. It is a vintage Colts little t-shirt. I thought it looked really cool. I think that was $4.99 if I'm not mistaken. He decided he liked it, so he's keeping it. Put that to the side for him. Then I also found this little kind of lightweight jacket. I hesitate to call it a jacket because it's so light, but it's from a brand I've sold once before. It's from Citron. So this is in a size small, Santa Monica. It's 82% linen. So it's a mostly little linen jacket. It has 3 buttons down the front. In a size small, it was $4.99. They marked it as a top. I found it in the top section. So I got this for what, $3.14, something like that. It's a really pretty piece, and it's in great condition. I looked up comps. I think that it should sell for between $35 and $50, My skirt that I picked up before from the same brand sold for I think $50 or $65. It's another good brand to know. I feel like I am just pouring out knowledge right now. There's 40 items here, so we got a lot here. We're almost through it though. This is a really nice little open cardigan. It has that little like metal kind of clasp right here. I wonder if that is intentional. Yeah, it is. Okay. Sometimes I wonder if it's like a brooch or something. But this is by a brand that I have heard people talk about and I have seen and have not picked up and have not had any luck with. But today I decided to go for it. It's from the brand Donna Karan, which is expensive. The listing prices for these pieces were so extremely high, but I don't know how it's gonna sell. This is a vintage piece, which I think actually will increase its value. It was $4.99, so I paid $3 for it. It's a really heavy, nice little cardigan, and I don't see a size on it, which is a little bit of a downfall, but what can you do? But it was $3, so we're gonna try it out. I saw some of these vintage cardigans selling for over $60, and I saw some things just like people are getting rid of them for like $20. So who knows? We'll see, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then I bought only one kids piece. Jeremy and I do not have any children, but I do like to stockpile for when someday we do. And this is a cute little Nike. Oh, it's ripped. Oh no, I didn't know it was ripped. That sucks. I bet I can have somebody fix this, but it's ripped right there. That sucks. Especially since I paid $5.99 for it. Classic. It's a little Nike puffer coat with a rip. How upsetting is that? Okay. It's ripped on both sides. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's a return, right? That's gotta be a return. That's sad. I'll put that to the side. I don't feel like that was worth $6, that's for sure. And then this I picked up for Jeremy, but also didn't have a size, so it was kind of hard to tell if they would fit him or not. These are a pair of slides. These came out on a new shoe rack, and they are HOKAs. Like, isn't that so exciting? I was very pleased with that. Their size, I don't know what size they are, but they were $7.99. I got them for like $7, but these very new are really expensive, and you can't really buy them resale for like under $50, so I decided to grab them. They actually fit him, but I don't think he likes them, so they'll probably be sold now. And then this brand I recognized from doing my 100 brand list because I would never have recognized it otherwise. This is a little lightweight jacket, and it also zips off up here at the shoulder, so it's convertible from a long jacket into a short sleeve. But this is from the brand Pearl Azumi, which is a cycling brand. So I knew cycling, that was helpful. It has all these nice little zipper pockets. It's in a women's size small, and it was marked at $5.99. So I paid $3.77 for this, and it also has the venting here in the back, so you can also, you know, lose some of your heat that way. So it's a really nice jacket, and the comps for the ones that were convertible with the zip-off sleeves were around $50 to $60. So I was pleased with that. And then again this was on the new rack. Oh, because, okay, it was a new with tags piece on that new with tags new rack. It's from the brand Nation Ltd, so Nation Limited. And it was new with tags, which is why I decided to try it out. It was marked at $5.99 because it was new with tags. It's a size extra small, but it's just a really soft, really nice classic black tee. Who knows if it was worth it? It was a women's piece, and at $5.99 it was $3.77. This brand is sold at Revolve, and so I was like, you know what? It probably is worth going for. So at this point, I had already filled my cart. So I was like, what's one more piece, you know? This was also on a new rack. Don't know why, because it's not the color of the week, but it is a long nightgown in plaid, which is not my usual go-to pickup. And I also picked it up. There was one in green as well, but that one was marked at $8. This was marked at $3.99 because it's sleep. So I did pick this up. This is from LL Bean, which is a great brand. It's 100% cotton, size medium. So probably a medium women's little nightgown. Comps for these were really good. Like, they were selling for $40 quite frequently. So even though it's not usually my go-to, I was like, sure, I will pick that up to resell it for sure. This was a really interesting find as well. This really cool vintage leather jacket in a really cool kind of bomber style. This is from the brand Pel Cuir, which I feel like is actually Italian for leather, which is interesting. but I picked it up to check on it because it felt like leather, but also I've sold Pel jackets for a lot of money. This is a men's size medium, and it is 100% leather for all of these amazing different like types of leather all over it. Then it also has pockets, really cool kind of pullover style with that quarter zip at the top. Really interesting piece. And this was marked at $7.99. So I got this for like $7 for this amazing leather jacket. I saw some of these selling for over $100. So for a vintage, really cool pullover leather jacket, especially if I have Jeremy model it, I think it should do really well. So I'm pretty jazzed about that too. That's one of the better finds actually of the day, even though it's kind of interesting. And then I got a few books because I am a very avid reader. I read multiple books a week. I love to read, but I also love, because I love books, I love to decorate with them too. So I thought this would be a perfect decorating book, and that's because it's an older Heidi book, which I think is so cool. Heidi by Johanna Spyri, so sweet, and it's a copyright 1927. This is such a cool book. I got this for $1. So that's amazing. Actually, 90 cents because of the 10% off. I got a Peppa Pig book for my niece. And then I also got, I used to work at libraries before I started doing this. And I also got 2 books that were really popular a few years ago. If you guys haven't seen Where the Crawdads Sing or haven't read it, I've heard great things about the book. I've watched the movie. And then I also have heard good things about this mystery novel, Neon Prey. So I will give those both a go. And then 2 more items. I picked this up for myself, but if I don't like it, I will resell it. It is a really cute kind of anorak style jacket. It has more of like a sweatshirt material on top, more of a water resistant material on the bottom. It has the drawstring. It is new at tags from Athleta, and it's really cute. It's in a size XL. It is the Triumph Hybrid Crewneck Sweatshirt. It was $129 originally. I got it for $5.99, which means I got it for $3.77. It has a few marks on it, even though it's new at tags, which is a little unfortunate. But guys, is this not so cute? I'm gonna try that on after this. But it is new at tags, so I probably will sell it because that's just who I am. Then we have one more piece. This is a long video. Let me know if you guys like these hauls. If you do, you can show your support to me by hitting the like button and also subscribing to my channel. Best ways, super easy and free to support me. Last piece, again, I went back and forth on this. It needs a little bit of cleaning up, but it's such a good jacket. It's such a nice coat. It is this gorgeous black jacket. It is a women's jacket, women's coat. It's nice and thick. I've sold a very similar coat to this for $85 on my Poshmark. This is in a size 12 from J. Crew. It was marked at $9.99, which means I got it for $6, which is amazing. It's a J. Crew coat. It's got some schmutz on the front, but I'm gonna hopefully take care of that. But it's 50% wool, 50% polyester. But since I sold something so similar to this before, I'm hoping that I will be able to get close to that same $85 amount. I think I listed it at $100 and then sent out offers on it. So very, very nice. So between that and that vintage leather coat that I bought as well, the jacket, we're ready, definitely paying for the entire haul. And then every single other thing is all just added profit, which makes my thrifting heart very happy. I'm pretty pleased. I feel like that was a great haul, right? Like, I'm feeling like I'm finding some good stuff finally. Also, that Scottevest jacket, shut up, am I right? So good, so excited. And I got some books for myself. I'm excited about today's haul. So let me know, guys, down below which piece you liked the best or which piece you were most shocked by. And also, if you are not already subscribed, if you feel like I've earned your subscription from today, then please hit that button before you head out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.